I woke up and thought, this is the day. The day I'm going to be calm, relaxed. But kiddo, what the hell? Did you wake up and choose violence? What happened? You took something. Well, too bad, because it would explain a lot. Really? Really? Why are you tied up? Are you joking? You assaulted 3 of my people, demolished the hall, and tried to smash your skull on the wall. Isn't that enough to tie you up, don't you think? No, I'm not. I'm not surprised you don't remember, but I am surprised you are still conscious. This is definitely a job for our doc. There will be a few stitches. So, tell me, what do you remember? Really? Being tied up to a chair is 5 minutes ago. I'm talking earlier. And when was that? When did you go to sleep? Well, that's a huge gap. I've been told you came here about, 2 hours ago? The first hour was relatively normal, and then look what happened. You went bonkers. You don't remember a single bit of that. Really? Relatively normal means you were calmer than usual. A bit, absent-minded. You seemed to not recognize people, places. You wandered around without any reason and asking things about you should know. They thought you were just stressed. This is the big day, right? Do you remember that? Oh, no. Don't say that. You're my right hand. You're supposed to go with me. You were the one who planned the whole thing out. Oh, God. That's not good. Oh. Okay. Let's calm down. Maybe we'll start with something easy. Do you remember your name? Okay, that's good. And what is my name? Correct. Now, do you know what date it is today? Yes. And? Nothing? Milrone family? Does that clear your mind, jostle it a little bit? Great. Fusion? What fusion? Fusion with Milrone? Are you out of your mind? I'm talking about the heist. We're going to take over their delivery. It was your genius plan. You really, you don't remember anything? No. That's bad. That is bad. Deep breath. Deep breath. Sorry, kiddo. Sorry for raising my voice. It's just the biggest action I was in charge of, and I need you to be with me at this very moment. Ready, prepared, vigilant. You can't have amnesia just like that. I don't even want to think about the worst options. I mean, let's hope it's nothing serious. Like, in 3 hours, we are heading to the port. Either you recall everything, or you're staying here. No. Doc 42. God. Look, I think we're going to have to manage without you, and it doesn't make me happy. No, not at all. It's a really bad time to worry about your actions and your condition at the same time, kiddo. Don't do this to me. Look, how do you feel anyway? Okay. So, with that in mind, can I untie you, or are you still desperately craving for the banging of your head on the nearest object? Because, I'm really fond of this desk. Maybe it's not as precious as you are, but I don't want to replace any of you. So, will you behave? Or at least show a little more self-control? Okay. Okay. Nice knot. Who did this? Huh? Hey, either way. I'll ask him later. It's good to know how to tie a knot like that for special occasions, right? If you know what I mean. Now, how are your wrists? Well, of course. I think they didn't want to hurt you. They were just afraid, a bit panicked. They said you went crazy, just all of a sudden started screaming, hitting your head with your fists, fighting people who tried to help you. Smashing your head on the wall was just the final straw for it. But let me patch it in a little bit, and you're going to still need to see the doc. It could be a lot more damage than what we see on the surface. They said you smashed it with all of your strength. So, now, look, it's going to sting a little bit, but that's necessary. A patch, it won't help much, but it'll keep the blood from dripping on my carpet. As for the mental condition, I don't think it's stress. You've coped with much worse things. It must be something else. What were you doing earlier? Yesterday, before going to bed, did you go to the pub as planned? And trying to recall anything. Did something suspicious happen there? No weird people, drinks, anything. When did you leave? That's rather early, but it's understandable. Okay. And you were alone, right? Oh. Okay. See, that right there, that's weird. Because I've been told that you weren't. Why? Why are you lying? Should I be jealous? No one important. Was it someone I know? Okay. So there are some weird people who are at the club. New, weird. There's no difference. It's our place, and we don't allow people from the street inside. Who brought them? I asked, who brought them? Look, sorry. Maybe I'm a bit too rough, and we will get back to this later, but I don't want any unverified individuals sniffing around my place. Get up, just carefully, and I'll find someone to take you to Dr. Frank. Look, I want all of this to just blow over smooth, okay? So, with that in mind, do you want some snacks for the road? I have some licorice. Fine. Judging by the look on your face, you're not a fan. Okay, we will go. Just let me take my gun. Yes, I am pointing it at you. And if you're wondering if it's loaded, who are you? Because I must say I'm impressed. You almost got away unnoticed. But, first of all, the only way to legally enter the pub is with my written permission. And I haven't written any lately. Second, the name of our doc is Frank. It's true. But the only Dr. Kiddo isn't afraid to see is Bernard. They're cousins. And the last one, well, this was tricky, but made sure. Kiddo is absolutely crazy about licorice. You can't even imagine someone can love that crap so much, and I don't think you can suddenly forget something like this. So, I will give you one last chance. This should be easy. Kiddo, if you're still there, tell me, what is the name of my dog? This one was tricky too. Sorry for that. You see, I actually do have a dog. It's a Tamagotchi one. Kiddo gave it to me a few days ago. So, with that in mind, let's end this charade right now, and I will promise to be more forgiving for both of you. What have you done to the kiddo? Stop the bullshit. Who are you? Who the fuck are you? Agent 42, you've been exposed. Mission failed. You will wake up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello there, little Picklock. Or should I say, Agent 42. No. Why do you look surprised? It's not our first meeting, right? No games, no sudden movements. Can you feel that hard metal sticking out from under your left shoulder blade? It might be small, but it does magic. It immediately and permanently solves problems, especially from such a small distance. You can't imagine how effective it is, and I would even say deadly effective. Don't make a fuss. I just want to talk. So, let's go somewhere more peaceful. I'm sure you know the way to my private lounge. So, after you. Everybody out. Benny, you stay. My dear Picklock, can I please have your watch and receiver? What? Do you need me to take it out of you by your ear by myself then? No. Don't worry. Benny will take care of those like his own. Thank you, Benny. Take those. Get out. There. That's better. Please, be seated. You are my guest. Can I offer you a drink? It's all on me. I bet you sobered up immediately the very second I spoke to you. It's kind of fun, bit risky to visit this club of all of them. So, are you here privately, or are you at work? That's okay. You don't have to answer. I'm aware you're not supposed to share information like this. Now, those people you came in with, friends, or are they agents too? Why are you still surprised? Don't you know what Nietzsche said? When you stare into the abyss stares back at you. You observe us, we observe you. No. I've said you are my guest. You're free to leave any time you want. But remember, this is the first and possibly the last time we speak like this. Either you can willingly listen to what I have to say, or next time you'll just do what I say, and nobody will ask your opinion on it. Of course, there's cameras here. A lot of people watching, listening, recording. See, this is a business thing, baby. And your friends saw you walking in here with me, so no chance to keep this a secret, we'll say. Oh, please. We know you're all just at work. I'm just messing with you. As I said, it's a business. Nothing personal. Well, maybe a little, since your, department, we'll say, decided to use Kiddo. You see, that was a really bad decision. From my personal view, at least. Mm-hmm. To the point. So you're impatient. Me, I am quite the opposite. I like to taste the moment. Especially whenever it's one of a kind. Maybe we will never meet again. Don't you think so? And it was so very hard to track you down. So, be nice to me. Let me have my fun, and I'll return the favor. I promise you, it'll be worth it. Sorry for staring. It's just, you look nothing like on the monitoring of our pub. The first time my people showed me your picture, I thought they were all blind. I couldn't believe it's the same person. I am so impressed. Incredible makeover. You see, I also saw your official pictures. And you're like a chameleon. I wonder what other talents you have. All right. What the hell do I want? First of all, I want you to answer a few questions. It wasn't easy, but we gathered enough information to see the overall picture. And, wow, that was quite a discovery. Does the government even know what you're doing there? With all the conspiracy, it's quite impressive. I mean, you should probably pay a little more to your scientists. Some of them, I feel, they seem to be deeply underrated in terms of their salary. So, I need you to complete my knowledge. I'm just so deadly curious about a few things. No. I know you're not allowed to share the information, but I feel under some, special circumstances. Give me a moment. Okay. Can you please look in my phone? It's the view from the cameras in the club. And these, well, these are your friends, right? A bit of them having fun, a bit of them pissing their pants because they know that you're here with me. And that this, well, it wasn't planned. Tell me, which one do you like the least? Uh, uh, uh. I'm just going to give you a little motivation to answer my question. A small demonstration. Pick wisely, because the effect is, irreversible. Oh, not fair. Oh, my sweet Picklock. It's not kindergarten. No, no, I'm working for the Mafia. Acting fair wouldn't get us very far, would it? Oh. You were for sure trained for situations like this. The life of an agent is probably worth less than that information, then. So, I'm prepared to ask, let's see, 5 times. Until I'll be out of, arguments. You'll be free to go home, taking the corpses of your coworkers with you, obviously. It doesn't seem that easy when it's happening for real, right? Especially whenever you bonded with some of them people more than you should have. But there's still the second option. You can answer my questions. Nobody gets hurt. Benny took your toys. So, at your headquarters, they won't know what we were talking about. But there is another trick. Some questions will be about things that I already know. And if your answers don't match my knowledge, well, let's look here. Take a good look. As you seem unable to pick, we'll start with your buddy Charlie. Without any warning. His stupid grin annoys me. That's in case you thought you could just lie through this at least. I remember you're rather impatient. So, let's not drag this out. But don't worry. I won't ask you about the technical issues of the chip or the software. I'm more interested in the practical possibilities. So, the question that nags me the most, when you're inside of the human body, mind, however you call it. Object. Well, I shouldn't be surprised. So when you're inside the object, can you hear their thoughts? Oh. That's disappointing. So the chip only allows you to control the body. Well, tell me about the procedure. How does it look? Step by step. Shortly, without details. Oh. Ah. And what happens to the object wakes whenever you're inside. Do they feel your presence? Ah, ho ho. So that's why Kiddo went mad, banging on the wall. It was you. Huh? Yeah. Kiddo lost consciousness, and you regained control. Well, I must say, I am rather upset. You heavily damaged my precious friend, and you'll be punished for that. But not now. Let's get back on track. You can break in to every person who has a chip, right? The software is external, and you don't have access. Who controls the software? You don't know. And you blindly trust them. Well, let's say I believe you. Can this chip be installed on anyone? Curious. Everybody gets the same chip, right? So, why everyone can be controlled, but not everybody can be controlling? 1 out of 20. So, how many of there are you? Now, Picklock, think about your friends before you answer. Oh, sweetie. So you're kind of special then. An elite, some would say. And how many missions did you complete before my kiddo surprised you? Well. That sounds really good. So I assume the chip stays in the object, and you can use it when you, or rather whenever your supervisor wants you to, right? Is there an easy way to remove it or to deactivate it? Really? So even you let them chip you like a dog and didn't even ask about the future? Picklock, you are either extremely devoted to the case or extremely naive. Nonetheless, Kiddo will be rather angry, but I'm sure somebody knows the way, and we'll find him. So, that's all I needed from you for now. And, that just, madness your branch is willing to go through. It's unethical, cruel, ruthless. I love it. And you're sure you aren't working for the Mafia either? That's for sure our methodology. So, you were behaving. So now let's start with the second part of our rendezvous. I'm going to offer you a deal. Not personal, but it's rather my family offers a deal to your family. If you're crazy about semantics, my organization offers a deal to your organization. And I see a lot of benefit for The both of us. You see, I don't think that you are decisive in the matter. I want to speak with your supervisor or even someone from the top. You will just be the messenger. Why? Because I have recordings of you sharing your department's top secret information with a known criminal, which you're not even allowed to have direct contact with, if I understand things correctly. I think it's not a matter of losing your job at this point. They'll send you to prison, without trial, without excuses. And all that I ask of you is to deliver a message to the appropriate person. They already know we spoke, and there will be an interrogation. Just tell them that I know and I want to make a deal. Oh, Picklock. I'll give you some advice. Never expect me to play fair. Wow. I would love to hear more about your impression of my persons. And in fact, the night is young, and you're welcome to spend more time with me, because the business part has already ended. As I said, drinks are on me, and if you want, I can even call my people at the other end of the monitoring and tell them we need more privacy. Well, that was rude. And just when I felt you started to open yourself up a little bit. But you're free to leave. You have 3 days. Either someone from your organization will contact me, or they will receive the recordings. Oh, Picklock. Just one more thing. Don't glare at me like that. I'm starting to think this meeting didn't give you as much fun as it did me. Picklock, don't you want your toys back? Benny, bring our guest their things. Tell the rest that the lounge is free again. So, Picklock, have a good night. And who knows? Maybe we'll meet again. Ta-ta. Picklock, is that you? Oh, yes, it's you. Thank God. All right. I wasn't sure, but that glare, even in a different body, you are not able to control that hatred towards me. It pours out of your eyes like a waterfall. But aren't we work buddies now, I think I deserve a bit of your sympathy. Of course. Of course we are. They didn't tell you, huh? You are here because of the information my people gathered. I generously shared that information with your supervisors. You see, all actions against the Milrone family from last month wouldn't have been so successful without my humble contribution. Yeah. You may not believe it, but tell me, how long has your organization tried to get inside And then, suddenly, boom, one successful action after another, after another. You see, that's all thanks to me, sweetheart. Yes. You can say I use you to deal with my personal business. But wasn't it our mutual business? How long, huh? Think about this. I gave you information in half an hour your organization wasn't able to find for months. With all your chips, technology, trained agents, all your magic. Worthless. And I didn't hear a simple thank you. Okay. I was expecting you to thank me here and now. But maybe you'd rather do that in your own body, Picklock. No. So then, what's this about? Oh, that was rough. I'm almost happy you were literally not yourself. It could hurt me to the bone if you would say something like that looking straight into my eyes with your own. I've heard a lot worse things from the, object. Do I remember clearly? Is that what you call it? So, I've heard a lot worse things coming from the object you're in control of right now. So, I'm kind of immune. Oh, yes. We have known each other for years. Very, very many years. It feels like centuries since our first meeting, but I still see it vividly in my head. A friendship? No. I wouldn't call it a friendship. Quite the opposite, actually. It's a rather hate relationship. Yes. I mean exactly what I've said. But let's just leave it here. Now, what am I doing here? Well, you won't believe it, but I'm just on my way for coffee. There's a great cafe near here, and you may join me if you want. I'll pay. I wasn't lying. I'm really going to drink a cup of coffee. Probably with some Irish notes, since I just finished watching another triumph of your people. Yeah. I like to see with my own eyes how your organization gets rid of those wretches. I'm a fan. But I haven't seen you lately. Where were you hiding? Did they lock you up in a dungeon for having that little chit-chat with me? Picklock. Vacation? Like you wanted a vacation. Or did they send you on one? Ah. You were lucky. In my, organization, you'd be swimming with the fishes right now. You know what I mean? First, the failure with the kiddo, the collusion with your enemy. You must truly be valuable if they still trust you. They don't have a choice. Oh my. You were getting feisty. Did I hit a sensitive spot? Or did they get on your nerves? Give me some details, Picklock. What? Can they hear us now? Of course. You're on a mission. Okay. So let's assume I came here on purpose. I have a few questions, and I need answers. I didn't know it would be you, but I'm rather glad. If it would be Charlie again, I would probably just... You're a terrible listener. You know that. Okay. So, I want to propose a game. A little information exchange, if you will. You answer my questions, like how long you can stay in the object, and I will tell you something you should know. And I know those higher-ups are going to want this information as well. So, for example, which judge works for the Milrone family? Huh? Come on. Ask them if this information is valuable enough. Say, Picklock to ground control. Can I answer this question? Of course. Good. I like this game. Me first? Okay. Fine. Judge Kovacs. So, how long? Noted. So, next question. What happens with the controlling one if the object they currently control dies? Yeah. Look, here. I will tell you where and when they are meeting to discuss the fate of those of the Milrone family you've already caught. Is that a fair exchange? See, I knew y'all would understand. It's Olympos Cafe, Wednesday, 11 a.m. So? Interesting. So you just suddenly wake up, like from a bad dream, and the object is still dead, right? Have you checked this? Like one of your objects died during the mission, or is this pure theory? Who was that, I can bet it was Charlie. He just looks like someone you immediately want to slap in the face, and swapping bodies doesn't change a thing. Am I right? No, don't answer unless you want to do this for free. I have one important question and one important information. I have to save it. I will tell you which one of your people is the link between the Milrone and Kovacs. If you tell me what will happen with the one you are currently in. I know you made a deal, and I want to know what you offered. Well, Picklock, what are your higher-ups saying? It's Veronica Smith. Yeah, I was surprised too. Such a nice girl. Hard-working, devoted, well-born. Engaged with Kovacs' grandson, right? There's nothing weird with her meeting the judge, because they're almost family. And there's nothing suspicious about her being around the Milrone family because it's her job. Right. But did anybody check what kind of extra information she's sneaking? Once again, some of your employees are definitely dissatisfied with their salary. So, was it worth it? Can I get my answer now? No. No, no, no. Out of the whole Milrone family, that's the one who doesn't deserve a second chance at all. I don't care. This is bullshit. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Okay. That's bad. This is bad. But from the other side, I mean, I guess it's a great opportunity for me. Killing two birds with one stone. Picklock, do you remember when I said you must be punished for messing with Kiddo? Yeah? Well, you might not know this, but I owe you a lot. If you want it or not. And look, I like you. I really like you. But I like my people more. And if you mess with them, you mess with me. And I, as you should be well aware of, I don't forgive easily. But now, you can say we're even. Don't hold a grudge. Remember, it was you and your people who started this. See you next time. Oh, what a pleasant coincidence. Hello, Picklock. Didn't expect to see you here. You know, it's so nice to see you back. I mean, as yourself, in your own body. Shh, 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 shh. Stop. Don't make a scene. People are watching. Shameless. Me? Oh, thank you. Such a lovely compliment. I didn't expect it. Do you mind if I join you? Too bad. Wow, that was harsh. You're lucky I'm forgiving, as we both know. So, let's see the card. Can you suggest me something? Sure. Why not? Waiter. Yeah. I'll take one coffee de gusto, please. Thank you. What? Of course I knew you'd be here. It's the most obvious place to find you in your free time. You know, you frequent it reasonably often. We both have our networks, you know. Don't act surprised. We know all about your organization as much as you know about ours. No. I don't spy on you. Personally. I have people for that kind of work. I just like to be, we'll say, updated. You know, in case I have to, interfere, or you desperately need help. I can be the judge for myself if you need any help. I bet you don't even know half of what is really going on. You're only informed about what is necessary, right? Ah, yes. Thank you. That was quick, wasn't it? Okay, let's see what you brought me today. Of course you're paying. I paid last time at the club, remember? Well, it was your decision to not take advantage of the opportunity. An offer, still an offer. So, today's coffee, well, that's on you. Oh, what is that? That has to be the most disgusting coffee I have ever drank. Why did you suggest that to me? Oh, ha ha ha. Very funny. My bad. You're right. I shouldn't have trusted you. You know, you broke my heart a little, you know? But I'm glad it was able to make you smile. You brightened up that dark, dark moment. Well, you got your fun, and now I understand why the waiter looked at me so suspiciously. Why do they even offer something just so awful? Tradition? That's a weird tradition. Give me your coffee. Oh, don't whine. You'll get yourself another one. I just need to rinse my mouth. See, that one is actually good. Maybe I'll take one for me as well. No, you're still paying. Oh. Yeah? That's how you want to react? Then here, watch this. Oh. Oh, God. That was a bit too much. Maybe not. Oh, sorry, that was, evil. Why? Because, darling, now we're even. Remember, I killed you, and you made me go through the worst coffee experience in my life. We'll call it even. Oh, you might be right. I shot you in the head. Quick, clean, painless death. Not to mention, you didn't die at all, no. You tricked me into drinking something that made my taste buds want to run away and never come back. My whole body almost turned itself inside out, and I still feel it on my tongue, and I'm terrified it will never come off. You're right. We're far from being even. You know what? You owe me something. Nothing comes to mind right now, but I'll think about it. Nonetheless, what's up? I heard you went on a date with, Charlie. You know, Charlie? You serious? You can do better than that. Now, how about this? Be honest with me. You just did that to piss me off, right? Jealous. No. I wouldn't say that. I mean, rather a bit, overprotective. He's not a guy for you. I mean, he's hardly a guy for anyone. He should stay alone until he learns some, humility, respect, good manners. Fun? You have a weird definition of fun. What? Do you have some masochistic tendencies? Childhood trauma, maybe? Or are you just desperate? Just friends? Yeah, sure. Whatever. Did you have any inconvenience after our last meeting? Yeah. I had mine, but not much. It was worth it, we'll say. Not to mention, my boss he was delighted. And again, that look on your face. What? You remembered who you were talking to, huh? And how was we'll call it the experience. It was your first time. I'm just curious, I do it from time to time. I mean, it would be kind of fun to know how it looks from the other side, You can pretend you didn't hear that if it makes you feel so very uncomfortable. But you experienced it firsthand. Literally. There's no point in pretending you don't know who I am and what I do for a living. We can't look past those things. Did you just wake up as you thought it would be? How was it? Like from a nightmare where your heart is pounding like crazy, drops of sweat running down your body, shivering and panting heavily. Oh. I wish I could see you like that. I said what I said. You can interpret it how you like. Oh. Why are you blushing? Did you think about something naughty? Picklock, get down. Are you okay? Yeah, you've been shot. But don't worry, the bullet went right through. Yeah, you want to know how? Well, it's because it got stuck in my arm. Stay down, Picklock. Here, look. Stop whining. Here. Hold on. Just staunch the bleeding. That's a clean shot. It didn't damage anything. Nothing important, at least. You'll be okay. Look, and if I didn't push you in time, you would have a hole in that precious heart of yours. Either way, he's dead. I shot him. Yes, in the head. What's the difference? Look, let me think a little. This is not good. Let's see. Look, Picklock, we have a serious problem. Because the man who just tried to kill you, who shot me, was one of my people. Do you understand what I'm saying? My people. Right now, you need to call an ambulance, but first, call your boss. Yes, do you understand? It is very important. Call your boss, tell her I said that something is wrong, and we need to start this now. Just do as I say. Yes, I'm going to see my boss. Don't worry about me. This wound is nothing. I've had much, much worse. But look, just deliver the message and take care of yourself. It's all you can do right now, okay? No, I don't have the time for this. I have to go. Stay safe, okay? Promise me. I just saved your life. You can do that at least. Okay. Look, Picklock. Just one more thing. Please focus. Look at me. This is important. We might never again have the opportunity to talk. And look, I know we've had our ups. We've had our downs. And yes, it's mostly ups for me and the downs for you. But just don't worry about the details. I want you to know that you were the best thing that happened to me in my whole adult life. Yeah, look me in the eyes. I am dead serious. And maybe someday someone will explain everything to you. Or maybe it won't happen. But there is so much more than meets the eye to this story. Look, I have to go, and I will see you. I hope. Hello, Picklock. I was hoping you'd be at least a little bit happy to see me alive. Oh, come on. You must have been worried, even just a little. Huh? We're work buddies. Really? I took a bullet for you. Well, yeah, technically I took it after you, but either way, how is your shoulder? Well, I'm glad to hear that. My arm, well, it's doing good too, if you're interested at least. Yeah. I got a few larger injuries after we said our goodbyes. Those, on the other hand, are still healing. That's why I'm a bit stiff. I look what? 10 years older? Oh, F you, Picklock. I still look gorgeous, and you know it. Just a bit tired. Chewed up. Oh, you meant this. This walking stick? It's just temporary. The doctors insisted on putting me back to bed, but as you could guess, that's not my style. Either way, I'm getting a bit dizzy, so maybe they were right and I shouldn't force myself. Anyway, I'll take my seat. Oh. Well, I know you were waiting for someone. For me. Yeah. Well, I did insist on making that meeting as official as possible. The mission ended successfully. Our cooperation is heading to its end as well. It's a reason to celebrate, wouldn't you say? And if we make it official, I mean, you know, your employer is paying. No, I'm not joking. They are paying. I picked the restaurant for that reason. And I'm going to try all their expensive desserts. And you should also. We have done a great job. We deserve it. So, do you have any, toys on you? You know, all the fancy magical devices and stuff. Okay. Good. You see, I told them I want this meeting to be private. Why? Well, because I want to explain what really happened through those few weeks. I know you've been fed with scraps of information, and I've been trying my hardest to keep my story a secret, well, as long as possible. You see, the whole mission was dependent on, well, me. But now my role has ended, and there is nothing more I can do. So it's time to move on. Do you want to hear my story, or would you rather live in ignorant bliss? Of course you would, Picklock. I saw that sparkle in your eye. You know, you may act cool, but you're all ears. Great. But first, waiter. Yeah. We'll take 2 of the Kopi Luwak coffees and King Midas's ice cream. And that is for the beginning, please. Thank you. So, where to start? Does the name Henry Vento sound familiar to you? Yeah. He was the police chief here, 20 or so years ago. Maybe more. I can't really remember. He and his whole family were murdered by the LeBron family. Yeah. My family. But, you see, the funny thing is, my real family name, well, it's Vento. No. That's not a coincidence. I'm Henry Vento's youngest kid. Yeah. Officially, I'm dead and buried in my family grave. But the truth is, they never found my body. Yeah. I was there that night. I saw the execution of all of my beloved ones. I was just a kid. I was scared, so I tried to escape, and they sent a man after me, and he caught me, but what they didn't think of was that he had a kid a bit younger than me. So, he just couldn't kill me. Instead, he decided to put his own life at risk and offered me a deal. I was about 8 years old, and I think I was rather wise for that age, or maybe the fear made me extra aware of what was happening, and that staying alive at all costs should be my main purpose at the time. No. He didn't take me in. He sent me to his childless sister on the other side of the country. He told her that I'm one of the Mafia's orphans, and for the Mafia. He said he killed me and disposed of my body. They didn't have a reason not to believe him, so somehow it worked. Now, sadly, his sister passed away a few years later. I was already old enough back then to look nothing like that scared kid who ran away. So he took me back. Yeah. He was like a father to me. He raised me alongside his own kid, and we were practically siblings. Yeah, the kiddo. Uh-huh. I would say you're smart, but that one was too easy. I hope you understand now the irritation with your choice. Kiddo is my closest family, I would say. Francesco. No, they're not with us anymore. He was tortured, murdered by the Milrone family a few years ago. You might try to guess who actually has done that. It's easy to. Yeah, that was mostly personal. But that one was really one of the worst scums I've ever met in my whole life. And you could guess I've met a lot of bad people. No, I don't feel anything pleasant while killing people, but that was a relief. I know it was like killing someone in their sleep, but nonetheless, I'm happy that the world is free of that lease. Francesco was a good man. He was just unlucky at the start and too weak to change it. He wasn't born to work for the Mafia. He had a kind heart and he struggled all the time. He didn't deserve that fate. No. He didn't want to involve us in any Mafia stuff. He tried to keep us as far away from it as possible. He thought, I forgot, but I had a plan. I had a plan since he put me on that train to his sister. I never forgot. One of the most important things my own father taught me was that if you want to get rid of evil, you gotta aim for the roots. But sometimes it's hard to do that from the outside. So I had to be on the inside. No. I'm not especially proud of the things I've done, but it looks a bit different whenever you sit in it. Remember what I told you? When you stare into the abyss, it stares right back at you. Despite my past, at that moment I was just one of them. Of course I did a lot of bad things, and still, I slept like a baby, just with a gun under my pillow. But I never lost track of my true purpose. I tried so hard, and it was never enough. I began to think I won't make it on my own, and that's where you came in. You were not only the perfect tool, not only a perfect opportunity, you were like a sign from the universe that I'm going the right direction. How much do you know about my meeting with your supervisors? Nothing. Right. As it should be. But you were never curious. Why did your organization suddenly decide to work with some mobster on the street? Jesus Christ, Picklock. You scare me sometimes, you know that? think for yourself a little more often. You really didn't find it suspicious? They really got you. You're just the perfect soldier, aren't you? Just following the orders. You should definitely have someone look after you. Why? Because you'll probably get yourself in trouble someday. Just by accident or because of your unawareness. You've proven time and time again from our meetings. Do you really think they will let me do my stuff if I would just sell them some information? No. It turns out your boss, well, he's one of my father's friends. He remembered me as a kid, so he listened to my story, my plan, and gave me a chance. I'm not sure if I would be able to gain so much without his dedication and support. The whole thing. Yeah. It went so well. So perfect from there. But it was not easy to pretend to my boss that we were working only to get rid of the Milrone family. Of course, they noticed something was wrong at a certain point, but at that point it was inevitable. No. I think it was my mistake. I trusted the wrong person. Yeah. I had a few closest family members also involved in the plan. Those who shared my views. Those who wanted to be free from all of this. Alberto, the one who tried to kill you, he was one of them. No. I don't know what happened. Maybe they broke him, or maybe I was wrong from the beginning. Now I'll never know. Yeah. It's just, it was the first time I shot a friend. I don't really like to think about it. What happened when I left? Well, the whole action was already prepared. We just waited for the perfect time. But when I got exposed, there was not much time left. I just wanted to handle things in my own way for the last time. Yeah. Well, when I arrived, they already knew I was a traitor. And so I was so lucky your boss reacted immediately. We wouldn't be talking right now without their support. Yeah. I killed my boss and a few others in the way. They deserved it, believe me. I shot them just as they shot down my family. Yeah, in the head. Why are you... I don't know why I need to explain that. I mean, you have some kind of weird obsession or something. You were always so strangely interested in which part of the body I shot at my victims. Is it a trauma? Maybe jealousy? Huh? Picklock, why are you blushing? What's wrong with you? I think you should speak to someone about it. psychiatrist or something. I'm stupid. You're stupid. With weird, stupid obsessions. Oh, come on, Picklock. I'm joking. Just teasing you. But if you're wondering, does it make you special because I shot you in the head? No. No, it does not. You are special because you are the only one who survived it. Suddenly changing the topic. Okay. Well. No. There's no rest of the story. That's it. Happy ending. The city is free. All the bad guys are in prison or dead. And I finished what my dad started. Well, yeah, I feel good in some way. Rather free, I feel like, than good. But none of those things will bring back my family, nor all of those lost years. But I can now finally start living. Or find something worth living for, you know? Me? No. I'm not going to go to jail. F you once again. See, for my merits for this city, I was granted a fresh start for me and my people. Yeah. Kiddo. Bernard. A few of the, not as bad as you may think people. We get new identities and move out somewhere far, far away from the bad memories. So, do you want to come with us? No. You didn't mishear. I asked if you wanted to come with us. I spoke with your supervisor. You are not a prisoner, and you can leave whenever you want. And you are entitled to a new identity because of your work. So it's not as stupid of a question as it may seem. Why would you want to do that? Well, I asked myself the same question, and I'm not really sure. Maybe you're mad. Maybe bored. Maybe you think you've had enough adventures for the rest of your life. Maybe you would like to keep an eye on us. Maybe you would miss me. I have no idea what's on your mind. You don't have to decide now, but we still have a few months, a few trials, but be aware that I will try to convince you in every possible way. Isn't that obvious? Because I like you. I owe you so much, and I think it was fate that brought us together. Could have been anyone. Of course it could have been anyone, but I wouldn't propose something like that to Charlie. No, no, don't say anything. Just think about it. You know, give yourself some time. But for now, here comes the dessert. first of many. Picklock. Hello everyone, Ryan here. I hope everyone enjoyed this long-standing series, or the Picklock series by Agathodaemon, and it has been fantastic. Thank you for putting the time in to listen to the whole series. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment, the usual. I don't typically do call to actions, but would appreciate it. And once again, thank you for watching the entire video, and I hope that you find more content that you can enjoy from me. Appreciate y'all. Bye-bye.